Hey YouTube, it's Shabaduha007 here, and first off, this is my first review. I posted a couple videos before saying how I was gonna do this, and I watched them and I thought Shabaduha007 is kind of a lame name, so I'm just gonna call myself Nate from now on. So, hi YouTube, this is Nate, and I'm here to do my first review. And I'm also want to tell you that I don't have any video editing software right now, so this is all just going to be a very rough cut, and I'm probably going to make some mistakes here that I'm going to want to edit, but I can't. So you can go ahead and make fun of those in the comment section if you want to. Alright, what I've got here is my 1/16 scale slash VXL 4x4. It's model number 7009. And I just recently got back into remote control cars. I was real heavy into them when I was younger, you know. Gosh, I got into them when I was like about 5, you know, and then I went up until about 14, 15, and then I just kind of, you know, I had more important things to do then, but so I got away from them for a little bit. But now I've got 2 boys of my own, and it just came to me one day. I'm like, this is the perfect hobby to have for a father to have with his sons. And I've got 2 boys, so I'm like, I all of a sudden just went crazy with getting remote control stuff and getting my old cars out of the basement that surprisingly still run, which was really amazing. So, yeah, it's just a great hobby, and you learn so much, and it's so much fun, especially for boys. I mean, girls can get into it too, but I don't know too many that are. I mean, I know my wife isn't, so that seems pretty normal. But anyway, dudes love it. So, but this is my first modern remote control car, and it's got the brushless motor in it, which I didn't have when I was back, you know, back in the day. We didn't have brushless, and it is awesome. You know, just first off the bat, it's great. It's got an amazing reputation. I think I just Googled what's the best remote control car to get on Google, and this was like at the top of its list, the Slash. Granted, I got the 1/16 scale one, which I might regret. I'm not sure, because I never drove in the 1/10 scale, which is a larger one. But I've just been loving this. I got it in December, and I was thinking that it was going to be a really long winter, but it wasn't. It's completely waterproof, which is great. And, you know, with the winter being the extremely mild winter that we had, we got to drive this thing like all winter. Took it out to the park, you know, it was slushy, but then it was great because you just take it home, it'd be total muddy mess, which, by the way, it drove great in muddy, messy, sloshy water. And then you take it home and you put it under the sink and you just hose off all the dirt. It goes right down the sink. It was really awesome, and my Vincent loved it, and heck, even the 2-year-old's getting into it now. He wants to go out and race it today. He's taking a nap now, though. So yeah. The pros I found about this is that it is very tough. That is true. And I think I kind of overdid it, though, because I read all these comments online about it being such a tough truck, and I immediately... Funny story, the night we got it at like nighttime. It was UPS. For some reason, UPS comes to my house at 8 o'clock at night. First thing I did with it, we got it out, and Vincent came out, and he wanted to drive it right away, and I said, no, hold on just a second, let me show you, you know, how to drive it first. I wanted to teach him first. I didn't want him to, you know, immediately run it right into the curb and break it. So I got it out in the street, which you aren't really supposed to do, but I was so excited I just checked for traffic and put it out there. I apologize. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. But I drove it down the road, did about down the road, back, and then when I came back down again, was going way too fast, flipped it, and broke it. I broke the axle carrier, the front axle carrier. So we got a good 2 minutes of excitement in before I had to order an axle carrier and have to wait, you know, about a week before that showed up. But, you know, it is pretty tough. I mean, when I was driving, I flipped it hard. It was a hard wreck, and it was on asphalt, and you know, but it is tough. And even if you do break it, you know, from running it too hard, it's fun to fix it. You know, you keep that manual. Make sure you keep the manual with the exploded view, and it's a piece of cake. You look up the part number you need, and then you get on Amazon or, you know, any of these hobby supply places or eBay or whatever. Just type in Traxxas and then the number of the part you need, and there it is. That's another thing that's really changed from back in the day when I used to drive them, is that it's a piece of cake to find parts for it. But it is kind of sad because there's no really like hobby shops anymore. It seems like the ones that are still around are either they're going through some rough times. It seems like, I don't know. I'm not sure though. We don't really have any hobby shops around South Bend, so I might not know what I'm talking about there. But so anyway, the upgrade, oh yeah, you know, if you want to upgrade it too, there's lots of upgradable parts for it. That's another thing I would suggest, is that when you go for upgrades, go with RPM. RPM seems to have the best and the toughest parts for it. So if you got to upgrade, go with RPM, if they carry it. And this is the one part that seems to be the one I'm buying a lot of. That is the axle carrier. I think I've broken 3 axle carriers on this thing. I don't know what it is, but it likes to go through the axle carriers. Seriously though, I run it pretty freaking hard. And Vincent does too. He really is having trouble with the concept of slowing down before you go into the turn. Just floors it and it does barrel rolls. So anyway. Oh, and another upgrade you might want to get, LiPo battery. Maybe 2 LiPo batteries, because you got one LiPo battery in there, one in there, and then you get this parallel connector here. There's another connector they have. I forgot exactly what it's called, but apparently it doubles the speed of it and everything. And you know what? I wrecked it with a regular, I don't forget what kind of battery it comes with, NiCad battery or something like that, yeah, I think it's NiCad. I wrecked it with that, only going like 30 miles an hour, and broke it. And what this other connector would do is it doubles the speed, so you're getting like 60 miles an hour out of it, and that's just too damn fast. If you hit a curb going 60 miles an hour in this thing, that's a lot of money. I mean, you can repair it, but God, you're going to be spending a lot of money. You might total it, you know. So, you know, 35, 40 miles an hour, perfectly fine. I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. But yeah, I would go for that upgrade with the parallel connector. Basically what that does is just doubles your run time. It doesn't double your speed, just your run time. You don't need more speed than it's already got. But overall, you know, it comes ready to race. Comes with this controller here, car, a NiCad battery, comes with a charger. The only thing you need is some AA batteries. I think it's 8 AA batteries. No, 4. 4 AA batteries for the transmitter, and you're ready to go. that's another upgrade you might want to consider once you figure out that this this transmission